I'm Caroline Deisley here for USCTrojans.com with the head coach of the Women of Troy. After another impressive overtime win, Coach Coop, what does this game mean to you?
Well, I mean, it was an important win. We lost out at St. Mary's, so it was important for us to get back home and get a win. We played against a very tough Cal State Northridge team. They were 7-1, and so very, very strong, very good guard play, and it was important for us to come in, play hard, and come away with the win.
What about freshman Mackenzie Calvert? A career night, hitting the game-tying three to push it into overtime. What was that play call you drew up?
Oh, it had nothing to do with me. It was all, no. I drew up a little play for us. I knew we needed a three, so I put my two best three-point shooters out there and ran them off of staggered screens. But the play that she made, that was all her. It was all her. She really came to play today. She had a little moment in the second half where she looked like a freshman, but for the most part, she had a great game.
The look on her face was priceless after she made that.
She looked at me, and I was like, oh! And she's like, ah! No, it was great. It was a great moment.
After you have an 11-point lead at halftime, what were you telling your team once they cut that lead down and eventually took over in the second half?
Well, I thought we had to battle. You know, I knew it would be a battle. I knew this would be a tough game, and Cal State Northridge is not only a well-coached team, but a very strong team. And so their guard play is incredible, so I knew that we would have to play better defense against their guards and stop their penetration. And then, and that was the only way we would be able to get out on our fast break. So it was important for us to get this win. It was important for us to play hard, and I thought we gutted out this win.
Great. Congratulations again on the win and the first of a 7-game homestand here at the Galen Center. You had a career-high 24 points tonight. What does this game mean to you guys?
I mean, coming off a loss from St. Mary's, I think it was a big win for us. We needed that going into the next couple games. We had a 5-winning streak, and that loss kind of got us in the heart. We owed St. Mary's last year, and we owed CSUN last year as well. So this was we had a chip on our shoulder from last year.
Another career night for freshman Mackenzie Calvert. She had 19 points, 14 in the first half, and she hit a three to extend the game into overtime. What did you think about your young freshman performance tonight?
Oh, I'm proud of her. I'm absolutely proud of her. However, I expect that from her every game and every practice. She's a talented kid, and we expect that not from her, but from Kristen, from Amy, from all our freshmen. And I think that was for her. She needed that as far as her confidence. So proud of her.
You said she was calling for the ball. What was that play like? Take us through the final seconds.
I don't know. Like at first, the anxiety kind of kicked in. And we knew we needed a three, and I was open, but at the last minute, I kind of saw that I wasn't open, and Kenzie was calling for the ball, like, confidently, like she always is, and she practices that in practice. So I saw her wide open, passed her, and she knocked it down.
You had an 11-point lead at halftime. You lost it in the second half. What happened there? What did the Matadors come back in the second half and do that challenged you guys?
I think we got too comfortable with what we had. I mean, we were up the first half, and then CSUN's a great team, so they came back and punched us in the face. So we had to do the same thing, come back and get that revenge. So.
It's the first of a 7-game homestand. What does it mean to be back here in the Galen Center and playing in front of your home crowd?
Oh, I love it. I love it. The fans, everything. Coaching staff, our band, we love our band. So it feels good to be home.
What's the main thing you guys need to work on now that you have the 7-game home streak here? You got a little bit of time off with finals.
Intensity and focus. Intensity and focus. That's 2 things we need to focus on. In practice, in games, and to get out of our comfort zone. As you can see, we were comfortable in the first half. Coming into the second half, I think we need to work on as far as throwing the first punch rather than sitting back and seeing what they give us.
And what's going to be the biggest challenge once you guys start conference play in the new year?
Bringing that intensity. Pac-12 is a really good conference, a really great conference, and I think they have great teams, let alone great coaches and great individuals.
And you've got a title to protect. You guys confident?
Absolutely, absolutely. We're confident, and I mean, it's even harder to get a second Pac-12.
And what's the leadership role been like for you after you lose somebody like Cassie last year? How have you really stepped up?
I take that as a challenge. She was a great leader, as well as Desiree. I think me personally is just taking on that role and helping my teammates become not only be behind me, but also become a leader themselves, on and off the court.
Great. Thank you, Alexis. Another career night for the Women of Troy as they won in overtime against the Cal State Northridge Matadors.